Bridge near Mid-Valley collapses. Orang Asli defending their land rights remanded. Hi, I'm Desiree Gasper and this is Cuppa News. Malaysia's famous chendol stall nestled in the small lane of Lebok Keng Kui in Penang is 80 years old. Yup, 80. Penang Road famous Teochew chendol proprietor Tan Chong Kim held string banners with the words celebrating 80 years at his stall to celebrate the occasion with his customers. To him, the business started by his father here is a family legacy worth keeping.
I'm from the small boy, it's a family business, and then 11 years old I help my father, and then I go to school, and then go back and help the business, and then this is my small boy. From the small boy, I all the time in the store.
The chendol is served with coconut milk, shredded ice, brown sugar and other ingredients. Despite having patronized the chendol stall and now the franchise outlets, the customers do not know that this year is their 80th anniversary.
Are you regulars at Teochew Chendol?
Yeah, once a month. About once a month.
Are you aware that today is their 80th anniversary?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Are you a regular customer at Teochew Chendol?
Not really.
Okay. Do you know that it's their 80th anniversary?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did you know it's their 80th anniversary today?
No, I don't know.
Would you go visit the one in the original shop in Penang?
Oh yes, I would if I had the chance. Yeah.
Okay, great.
In 1936, Tan Teck Phuang learned baking chendol and started the business. By 1977, Tan's sixth son, Chong Kim, took charge of improving the business, which has now transformed to a franchise. The 47 Orang Asli who were detained during the blockade protesting against logging activities in the Bala Forest Reserve on Tuesday have been remanded for 2 days to assist in investigations by the police and Forestry Department. The group were brought to the Gua Musang Magistrate Court this morning and were represented by lawyer and activist Siti Kasim. Members from the Orang Asli community were also present at court in support of those detained who are being investigated under Section 32, Section 47 and Section 81 of the National Forestry Enactment Act for trespassing on a permanent forest reserve. Since late September, more than 200 Orang Asli had set up at least 3 blockades to prevent loggers from transporting logs out of 2 areas in the Bala Forest Reserve, which they claim is their ancestral land. Meanwhile, NGO Centre to Combat Corruption and Cronyism C4 founder Cynthia Gabriel has chided the Kelantan government for using underhanded tactics against the Orang Asli. In a statement, Gabriel said that the organisation was alarmed and disturbed at the arrests of the Orang Asli group who were only defending the blockade in their native customary lands. She demanded for the Orang Asli to be released and dialogue resumed between the authorities and all those involved to find an amicable solution for the community. Separately, the PAS-led Kelantan government has washed its hands over the arrests of the Orang Asli group, saying that the matter is now with the police and forestry department. Menteri Besar Dato' Ahmad Yaakob in a WhatsApp message on Tuesday said that he left it to the 2 authorities to resolve the matter. He had earlier said that he would hold a meeting with the Orang Asli manning the blockades to find an end to the issue. At least 2 people were killed and 4 others injured when a pedestrian bridge that linked the KL Eco-City development and the gardens at Mid-Valley Mega Mall in Kuala Lumpur collapsed this afternoon. The victims were all workers at the construction site. Those injured were in critical condition and were trapped at the scene during the 3:30 p.m. incident. Firefighters from the Pantai, Hang Tuah and Seputeh fire stations were dispatched to the scene. UMNO Youth Chief Khairi Jamaluddin launched a scathing attack against Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad at the Wing's General Assembly today, using the former Prime Minister's infamous line, Melayu Muda Lupa. The phrase means Malays forget easily, and Khairi said that Mahathir's recent actions had epitomised those exact words.
Melayu dalam Dewan ini ingat sumbangan Tun. Juga ingat solidariti parti mempertahankan Tun. Tetapi Melayu di dalam Dewan ini juga ingat hipokrasi Tun. Juga ingat dictatorship Tun. Juga ingat kepincangan Tun. Juga ingat penyelewengan di zaman Tun. Juga ingat semua pemimpin yang dihina oleh Tun. Dan yang akan kami paling ingat, yang Melayu dalam Dewan ini akan sentiasa beringat, adalah pengkhianatan Tun kepada perjuangan parti ini.
Khairi later called for UMNO members to not underestimate Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia set up by Dr. Mahathir, as the party was targeting to sway hardcore UMNO voters. He then called for those who were against UMNO to leave and not be an enemy within. In other news, Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Khalid Abu Bakar said police had recorded a statement from the Al Jazeera journalist involved in making the Malaysia Babies for Sale 101 East documentary. He said the journalist was cooperative and police would be working with her to look into claims that a syndicate comprising of traffickers, doctors and government officials were involved in the trafficking of babies.
So we'll just slot you in one of those.
The Sungai Petani Sessions Court extended the remand order for the man who allegedly beat his female companion's 2-year-old toddler to death and abused her 4-year-old daughter to December 6th. The female companion was also ordered to be further detained until the same date to facilitate with investigations. The offence allegedly took place at the Paya Nahu flats in Sungai Petani. They were arrested together on November 24th. Football fans have 2 days left to vote for the best goal of the year. Penang striker Muhammad Faiz Subri hopes that the votes will go to him for the beautiful curling free kick he scored in a Malaysian Super League match against Pahang in February. Besides getting family and friends to vote, Faiz may have an interview with Era FM to have a final push for more votes.
Kepada semua penyokong, saya harap kemudian anda boleh membantu untuk meraih dalam top 3 dalam Skyward pada tahun ini.
These were the last moments of the players of the Chapecoense football team before their flight to Colombia for the first leg of their Copa Sudamericana final tie against Atlético Nacional. 3 members of the team, including Helio Neto, Jackson Follman and Alan Ruschel, survived the deadly crash near La Union town yesterday. The survivors also include flight attendant Ximena Suarez and journalist Rafael Henzel. The rest of the 75 people on board the plane from Santa Cruz, Bolivia to Medellin perished in the crash. The football club's chairman, Plinio David Denes Filho, told Brazil's TV Globo that the club's dream of winning the competition is over. He added that the players told him that they were going to Colombia in search of their dream, but now the club had to say goodbye to them. Family members of the victims grieved their losses.
Meu coração está espedaçado. Estou sofrendo muito, é muito difícil. Eu jamais achei que eu fosse passar por esse momento e eu não consegui assimilar ainda.
Não dá para acreditar, ele falou comigo, me ligou ao último horário, antes do voo um pouco, e depois disso não tive mais notícia.
Meanwhile, Atlético Nacional fans held a vigil in Bogota in memory of the victims. They marched around the Nemesio Camacho Stadium and chanted that they would remember their brothers from the football team. US First Lady Michelle Obama officially kicked off the Christmas season by giving a preview of the 2016 holiday decorations at the White House. This year's theme for the unveiling was the gift of the holidays to honor the US military and their families. After delivering a speech, Obama was later joined by helpers to make holiday crafts and treats together with children invited to the event. And that's your daily serving of Cuppa News. Good night.